y'all? It's your friendly neighborhood panda here, back again for another episode with DJ, my main man,
Hi
and
everyone.
we are on a second song of the Underworld Saga of Epic the Musical. And y'all, I'm not sure how we're gonna make it through this one because we are still in tears over the last one.
Yep, I haven't even caught my breath.
No, I mean, I need counseling. I need aftercare. This is just, oh my god. And there's still
You know
two
what?
songs left to go in the saga.
I legitimately need a teddy bear. I feel like I need to sit here for the rest of this reaction with something to cuddle because I'm scared. I'm gonna pop him over here for if I need him, but yeah, that's where we're at. We're not in fan clacks anymore. We're in hiding
Mm,
behind teddy bear mode.
right, right. I mean, let's see. Do I have? Yes. It's good. We're good. I got a blankie.
Okay, you have a
Okay.
blankie, I have a teddy bear. We're fine.
But y'all, I mean, it's no joke here. Honestly, that last one just hit us hard because the story. It's not. The storyline was just hard hitting. We couldn't even really talk much about the music
hmm
because the story was told so well. And this particular song is called "No Longer Need" or "No Longer You." It says you're no longer you. So I'm not sure who that we're going to be talking about. Who's no longer them? But the animatic is going to be by Himina Natsu. We looked at one of theirs last time. I don't remember which one, but they were
You
very
slayed
very
that
talented as
pronunciation,
always.
man.
Thank you. I tried. That's thanks to our people in the comments. So thank you for telling me how to do that. But we could stall for a long time because yeah. How much longer do you think we could? No. Okay,
We, we,
fine.
we, we really like to, but we're not going to.
Okay, I'm gonna press play. Here we go.
I am the prophet with the answers you seek. Time, I've unlocked it. I see past and future running free. There is a world where I help you get home. But that's not a world I know. What? I see a song of past.
Okay, so hold on. First of all, this man's voice is beautiful. Okay,
Gorgeous.
it is resonant. At first, for a second, I thought it was Jay, but then I went through and I was like, no, wait, that's a little too different. But it is very resonant, very full. Um,
Definitely.
so I'm confused a little bit by the strings because everybody has their own, everybody has their own instrument,
Instrument. Yeah.
and the last person who had the strings was Cersei,
Okay, fair, fair.
which makes it interesting that he says he has seen the future and there is one world where he helps Odysseus get home, but that's not the future he knows.
Yeah. Um, I'm immediately like I know that we've been told that the instruments are linked to individual characters. Um, it could be a tie between the fact that this guy being a prophet, being like that kind of thing. Maybe it's the magic side of things that him and Cersei are both like magic users type, to put it simply, to put it in a weird
Right.
way. I'm very much noticing that so far this whole time, all we're getting is the prophet, the prophet, the prophet. I assumed we were. I didn't know if we were going to be seeing the fates, if we were going to be seeing some kind of oracle. First of all, I didn't expect a male, and second of all, I feel like there's more to this guy than what we're seeing so far, and that concerns me.
Yeah. So yeah, again, I'm not sure. It's like they've told that's what they said, but they don't give you any more information. So let's see what happens here. I don't know. Let's see what happens.
Home, but that's not a world I know. What? I see a song of past romance. I see the sacrifice of man. I see portrayals of betrayal and a brother's final stand. I see you on the brink of death. I see you try a final breath. I see a man who gas to make it home alive, but it's no longer you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Damn.
First of all, did you catch the brother making the final
Uh-huh.
stand?
Uh-huh.
Shoot. Okay, anyway. Um okay, so he sees all of this happening and the person I'm guessing okay, I'm making my theory here is he says he sees all this happening and he gets home, but it's Odysseus, but he's not the same person,
Yep. What
which
he's gone
makes
through is going
sense.
to change him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing that's shocking me about that is it seems like the prophet's saying that from this point here. It's not the person standing in front of me that's going to make it home. Like,
Mm.
Odysseus has already been through so much to this point. We've just seen that in the last song. Everything he's lost to this point, and he wouldn't be the same person because of all that already. How much more is he going to lose?
Huh.
And he said something about betrayal as well, that I feel like there's going to be, like, it says Odysseus makes it home. I don't know how many of his crew are going to or what's going to happen there. We see
Right.
him on the brink of death. There's so much to unpack with what this guy said. Also, to counterpoint your earlier mention of the strings, the thing that's actually sticking out to me here about this prophet is his singing is the piano. I don't know if
Oh,
maybe the
yeah.
piano is meant to be more his because that's the part that's really. I feel like if you strip this song down, if you were going to make this song with one instrument and the singer, you'd play it on keys. And so I don't know if that's meant to be what his instrument is. But either way, we won't get too caught up in that. Let us know in the comments what instrument it is. But ooh,
Let's scoot back just a little.
yeah.
This can't be. We've suffered and sailed through the toughest of hells. Now you tell us our efforts for nothing. I see your palace covered in red, faces of men who had long believed you're dead. I see your wife with a man who is haunting, a man with a trail of bodies. Woo! I see a song of past romance. I see the sacrifice of man. I see portrayals of betrayal and a brother's final stand. I see you on the brink of death. I see you try your final breath. I see a man who gets to make it home alive, but it's no longer you.
We need to pause. I
Okay.
I didn't want to pause that whole time. I was waiting for you to, but I need a moment here.
Well, it was very ingenious a bit again when the prophet is talking about this man that's, hunting his wife and he's like, "Who demanded?" And but all he does is he goes back through the whole spiel that he'd done before. He does not answer.
Yep. But I
And
feel like he does at the same time. I feel
kind of.
like I want to go back to that section there, and I'm making my
Mhm.
own assumptions here. This is just me doing my own guesswork here. But everything that he says about, the palace tainted by blood or whatever, but the fact that the man his wife is with has a trail of bodies behind him and all this, like he's a hollow man, he's a whatever he says there.
Uh-huh.
I think he's still talking about Odysseus. That in the future he
Yeah.
sees Odysseus's wife. She's back with Odysseus, but like he said, it's no longer you. That's why he goes
Yes.
back into that chorus again of
Mhm.
saying all that, because she's with you, but it's not you. It is
Yeah.
this man that's haunted by his past.
Mhm.
Oh,
Let's go back and listen to that because like I said, we couldn't pause through that. I was like,
yeah. I
Faces of men who had long believed you're dead. I see your wife with a man who is haunting, a man with a trail of bodies. Woo! I see a song of past romance. I see the stand. I see you on the brink of death. I see you try your final breath. I see a man who gets.
Now that chorus behind is, again, that's that final boss music into the, like, because you see he's almost falling off a cliff here. It's one of those, it is hammering, pounding out the point. I can't tell what they're saying, but I don't think
Yeah.
it matters.
No, and the note that this man hits on
Mhm.
draw for draw your
Ooh,
final breath. Can you scroll down and see if it says in the description who sang this? Because the
let's
note that
see.
he hits on draw for draw your final breath. Oh my freaking god! Uh it is incredible. His whole singing of this has been incredible. But
Unfortunately, it doesn't say on this because we're in the animatic. We'd have to go to
fair.
the
Yeah,
Jay's
fair. We'd have to go to Jay's
original,
one.
but
Guys, let us know down below because let me know down below. Number one, who it is that sang this, and number two, if they have more
mhm.
stuff on YouTube because I want to hear more. I want to hear
Oh
so
yeah.
much more.
Oh yeah.
Damn, incredible vocals and incredible vocal performance. But yeah, what he says about the wife, a man haunted, haunting, and with a trail of bodies. That's all it said.
Mhm.
That
Yep.
is easily Odysseus at this point, right here. Let
Yep.
alone by the time he actually makes it home. Yeah. I don't even. Yeah.
I see
And,
portrayal.
Sorry, go ahead.
no. Yeah. No. Go. It's fine.
Portrayals of betrayal and the brother's final stand. I see you on the brink of death. I see.
Hold
I'm
on.
sorry. We're going double speed.
Hold on. How? Why? Okay. See if this
Playback
does.
is
Final
double speed.
Okay.
stand. I see you on the brink of death. I see you try your final breath. I see a man who gets to make it home alive, but it's no longer you.
My God.
That's it. And that's it. Wow.
That's all we get. That's all the help that the prophet's going to give them. Oh my God.
Well, that
That
was helpful.
yeah. Glad we came to the underworld for that, so you could give me just more trauma. But
Yeah.
the way that that built in that big, the no
Mhm.
longer moment was so big, and then they chose to do the smoother, quieter, like just
Mhm.
calm you. Chills, absolutely chills.
Well, it reminds me of a song that I was doing. I was filming just before we started this, where well, the cover had they built and built and built and built because it was a very sad, very intense emotional song,
Hmm.
and then they pulled back at the last bit, did something similar to this, and it I commented that it seems like, it's very close to, a human emotion and human grief. There's only so long that you can sustain that big emotion and big reaction,
Exactly.
right? And then at some point you have to just you stop and you just are um it's very weak. You
Yeah.
you can't, and so whether or not the prophet, because the prophet's the one singing this, whether he's channeling those emotions or whether he's, again, when you bring it back quietly, you're listening so hard because it's so much
Hmm.
quieter that it really drives the whole point home.
Yep. And I also feel like, and from the animatic choice in terms of the way this animatic was done, it was brilliant because the whole time he's doing these big rah rah notes, Odysseus is up there with him, kind of fighting against it, pushing against it,
Mm,
arguing against it. It's the moment once he's fallen off that cliff, he's let go and he's falling, that then it's
mhm,
no longer battle music. It's just your fate sealed. It's that calm you.
mhm.
There's no
Yep.
longer a struggle there. It's defeat. Um, I don't know at all what to expect from the last song in this because,
Right.
geez, where do you even go from here?
I don't know because like you said, we've had this problem of he's gotten to the underworld, he's had to go through all of the mind games that it involves getting in there.
Mm-hmm.
Then he's met a prophet who was singularly unhelpful, and now he's got to get out.
Yeah, yeah. And maybe it's meant to be a thing of Odysseus is asking the wrong questions because he's asking how he can get home. The prophet's saying, "You're not going to be able to. This is going to change you. This is going to," and like maybe we're meant to take away that he did tell him how alter like what's going to come. Like there was definitely prophecy there. He was telling him all about. So he probably told him what to do next. But he's also very much let him know that it's not going to be you that gets home. It's going to be someone else. Uh yeah, I'm curious to see where they go from this because damn, talk about losing hope in 2 songs.
Oh yeah. Well, y'all, this one, like I say, we are we got the last song to go. It's going to premiere on DJ's channel next week. Okay, we're swapping off on him. So he gets to be the one who introduces you to the final trauma.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But we are glad you joined us for this, and we're glad for your support that you've brought this to us. It is amazing to me and to us that this has evoked so much emotion into us. We wouldn't have missed it. I wouldn't have missed it for the world. You know.
Exactly.
So you know, help us out, y'all, and put a like and on this video. Go check out Jimena's channel and look at see if what kind of animatics they've got going on. Check out Jay's original and all that. Give them the love because they absolutely deserve it. This is incredible stuff. All right. And hey, hang out with us, okay? What's going to happen is, like I say, the next one to come on DJ's channel, but we both have, if you can hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channels, you may be able to see the whole thing and binge watch if you like, okay? But bonus, we both have a Patreon, okay? DJ has a ton of cool stuff he does on his. On mine, I do only have 2 tiers, but you can get things like on the first tier, you can get behind the scenes content, early releases of things, Discord community, stuff like that. And in the second tier, you can actually get a guaranteed monthly request of a song that I look at, the original and the cover of that song. Okay. But again, if you can't do that, that's fine. No problem at all. Just hit the subscribe button on our channels and give us a like and some views. Those help out both our channels tremendously and they don't cost you a thing. All right, y'all, we're going to go and film our trauma one last time. But in the meantime, y'all have a good day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever it is, time zone you're in, and we'll see you then, okay?